wow, I haven't seen it in a long time. That public service announcement.
Why Justin Bieber's mom hates Hailey. Speculations are rife that Justin Bieber's mother isn't exactly delighted with his relationship with Hailey Baldwin, and the evidence is reportedly concealed on social media, at least according to certain believers. Pattie Malette, Justin's mother, used to have a line in her Twitter account that said, "Yes, Justin Bieber is my son," as several people have pointed out. Fans noted that she erased it shortly after Justin and Hailey announced their engagement on social media. One fan remarked, "It bothers me a lot that Pattie doesn't claim Justin anymore. Justin is no longer in Pattie's bio. What is going on?" wrote another. Not only that, but there's a whole lot more. According to some observant fans, Pattie also liked a tweet from Sean Louis, a former Bachelor candidate who appeared to be criticizing rushed engagements, according to some observant fans. To be fair, Sean's post was about the Bachelorette, so it's possible Pattie liked it for reasons unrelated to her son. Regardless, it was taken up by a large number of fans. One person speculated, "She's definitely so mad at Justin." Another admirer inquired, "Sis, is everything okay?" While some fans are going insane over the new theories, others are defending Pattie. I'm very sure Pattie liked this tweet because she's a devoted Bachelor or Bachelorette watcher. One admirer speculated, "Not everything she likes is about Justin. Can you all just chill out and quit dissecting everything?" wrote another, and one fan retweeted in response to all the hullabaloo, "Justin and Hailey have been friends for a long time." There was no shade to be found. It's revolting that you're all attempting to incite a conflict between mother and son simply because you don't agree with Jay's engagement. Pattie, on the other hand, has been silent on the subject. She did, however, take to Twitter to say, "Dishonor and contempt are never acceptable. Ascend higher." Some fans took this as a reaction to the rumors. "Don't pay attention to them. You're amazing. The best mom ever. And I adore you so much," one fan encouraged her. Of course, we won't know how Pattie feels about Justin and Hailey's relationship until she expresses herself. But until then, keep in mind that a like doesn't always imply something, and people might modify their Twitter biographies without it signaling anything significant. It's possible that this is simply another case of people looking for drama when none exists. However, those who have been following Justin Bieber's love life over the years suspect that Pattie had a much better equation with Justin's ex Salena Gomez than she has with Hailey, and that seems to have created some friction between the two. Of course, everyone realizes that it is not possible for Justin and Salena to get together, as Justin is pretty much settled in his life, but the fact remains that his mother had a much warmer equation with Salena. Justin's mother expressed her admiration for Salena Gomez and remarked that she had no layers of pretension, and then she was the same person in and out. We are not sure if we have seen the same woman around Hailey Bieber, but it's a whole different scenario when Pattie is around Salena. It seems like she had gladly accepted the fact that Justin and Salena would stay together forever, and she is having a tough time adjusting to the new reality. The coldness in Pattie and Hailey's character was apparent when Pattie slipped and fell while getting into her car, and Hailey didn't move a muscle to help her get up. During the lockdown, Justin Bieber contacted his ex Salena Gomez and complained to her that his wife Hailey is a little too preoccupied with religion, according to a source who spoke exclusively to The Sun. The yummy singer, who had a rocky on-again, off-again relationship with Salena, 28, before marrying Hailey Baldwin in September 2018, has apparently been contacting his ex to complain about some aspects of his marital life. Salena has kept her distance from Justin, but he just began contacting her again. The source exclusively told The Sun he doesn't think he should be shut up from the people he cares about, and he doesn't think chatting is a form of cheating. He adores Hailey, but he has some issues with her. According to a source, Justin, 26, believes in God and considers himself devout because he is friends with Hillsong pastor Carl Lentz, but he believes Hailey needs to come. Salena recognizes that Justin never stopped loving her and that quarantining during COVID has been difficult for most relationships, so she isn't surprised that he has been phoning. They claimed she doesn't mind being there for him, but she doesn't want it to come back to Hailey. She understands how painful that would be. Salena is compassionate, and the last thing she would ever want is to cause difficulties in their relationship. The person continued, "She has moved on." We can't help but wonder if Bieber's mom feels that both she and her son would have had it better if Justin had not broken up with Gomez. This feeling that Hailey maintains her distance from the most important people in Justin's life. For example, his siblings. If you look at their photos with Hailey and Gomez, the difference will be obvious to you. Their chemistry with Salena was just unparalleled. While fans were quick to point out that Hailey is always careful to maintain the perfect posture when taking snaps with Justin's family, Salena just didn't seem to care about such things and could be witnessed just trying to enjoy herself. This reminds us of Justin's mother's words that Salena has no layers of pretense, something she may feel Hailey doesn't have. Salena got along famously well with all her children, as you can even see some photographs of her carrying Justin's youngest siblings at a concert. This was a common event for her concerts, as she would make Justin's family feel special at her concerts, not something you can picture Hailey doing. When compared to the Bieber clan's outing with Gomez, no one else except Justin is pretending to enjoy their time out with Hailey. Justin was dating Salena in the same year he married Hailey Baldwin. Salena and Justin were in a relationship where things would turn off and on many times a year, but when they got together in 2017, everyone felt it would be for their best. However, for some reason, their romance unexpectedly ended, and Justin immediately moved on. He began dating Hailey. Perhaps everyone thought that this was just a rebound relationship for Justin at one point, and perhaps that would have been the case if circumstances had not been created that made Justin leave. It is obvious that while Justin's mother and siblings are trying their best to keep things at an even keel, the what could have been of Justin's future with Salena is still a thorny issue. If you contrast the equation Hailey has had with Justin's family, perhaps you too would be forgiven for thinking that there is something amiss in the relationship between Justin's mother and Hailey. This brings us to the end of our video. So what do you think? Are you from the group of believers who think Salena was the way to go? Or do you think Justin made the right call and he should ignore his mother's objections? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like the video and keep supporting us by subscribing to our channel. See you in our next video. Bye!